Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today it is my slightly late update for my Partners in Cream project pan. This is a project pan where you use up your cream products. It was started by Steph Lyons and Darlene, and I will link their channels down below, so go check them out. They're fab. So this started on the 10th of January and it runs through till the 10th of December. I didn't start it though until February. I was a bit late starting it and now I'm late with my update, so I'm just chasing my tail. I was ready to update a few days ago, but I forgot one of my products and left them at home. You can probably see I'm here at my caravan. So my husband was home yesterday and he had a golf tournament, and I says, can you pick up this? And I sent him a photo of what I needed, well, a screenshot from online, to make it easier for him to find it. He found it in my beauty room. How amazing is that? And he's brought it over, so now I can do my update. I even remembered to bring my scales, so I'm all organized. So I've weighed everything ahead of this video to make it a little bit more slick. I am struggling with this project, I'm not gonna lie. I don't normally wear that many cream products other than the normal like foundation, but I wouldn't reach for typically for a cream blusher. I wouldn't normally reach for cream eyeshadows or anything like that. I'm definitely more of a powder based kind of makeup user. So yeah, I am struggling with the things that I've got, but I'm trying to make steady progress. There are quarterly refreshes, I think, and I watched Steph Lyons' video the other day, and I think she sort of mentioned that this month people could refresh some of their products if they were struggling. Excuse me. I'm going to persevere and I'll see how I go. And I think though next month I'm going to sit and have a real look at the progress I've made and then the likelihood of me reaching my targets. So it may be that I either switch out and do a refresh, or I maybe just look at what my goals are and maybe set new goals and keep the same products. So it might be that. So yeah, I'm struggling a little bit, but I'm enjoying the challenge. So, and I'm using products that I wouldn't normally have reached for. So for that, it's a win. So let's get started. So the first product I've got, I'm just gonna get a drink. Sorry, just bear with me 1 minute. There, I'm back. So the first product I've got is the Anna Sui Gel Foundation Primer. So I think I got this in a Birchbox donkeys ago, and it is quite like a blancmange type product. Very gloopy. Let me just kind of show you. Can you sort of see there, like the consistency? Let me just stick that back in there. I have made really good progress. I'm now just thinking I wasn't looking what I was doing properly. I've just really stuck my finger in that. But you can see there, it just scoops it up. And so it's actually not that deep. It's actually probably quite a good example, but that will now settle down and just level back out. It says on the website that you can just use it alone or as like a pore filling primer underneath your foundation. So I use it as a primer. This is it here. I've only got a tiny bit on my nail and it's quite light. I wouldn't use that. God, what a bad example. I wouldn't use this on its own, but I quite enjoy it underneath my foundation, and my foundation sits nicely on top of it and it really sort of helps smooth out the skin and everything else. So I do like it. Starting weight, when I first brought this into the project, it wasn't new. I had used it quite a bit. It was 19.96 grams. It's now 18.58. So I've used about 0.4 of a gram, so nearly half a gram. So that's not bad. And it's sort of consistently being, you know, I'm saying consistently, I'm using it maybe a couple of times a week. So yeah, that's that. So hopefully that will be finished either next update or the update after that. But yeah, I feel confident I can reach my goal of finishing this, so I'm happy to keep that in. My next product was the Revolution Stick Foundation, and my goal is to finish this. So I think I've only used this a couple of times previously, like before bringing it into this project, and I'm not normally a stick foundation wearer. I would normally just use like your regular liquid foundation. So, and I didn't think it would suit me, but actually I've really been enjoying using it. I don't use it all the time, but I have used it a fair few times. I need to use I need to first either spread it out with my fingers, or like a brush, a foundation brush, and then use my beauty sponge, like a damp beauty sponge afterwards, just to sort of make a really nice finish. And it does look nice on the skin, and it's a really good colour for me. and I've made good progress. So this is how much is left, and it looks, it's actually quite a good colour match. It looks quite pale, but when once you start blending it out, it goes really quite nice, and it's not too, it is thick, but it's not really clacky, and it looks really nice on the skin. So I am quite happy with that. It started off being weighing, is that a sentence? When I first brought it into the project, it weighed 37.77 grams. It now weighs 37.27, so I've used half a gram, which isn't bad. I have made a difference on my little progress sort of markers. So it started off at that top line there, and we're now there. So along with a bit of squelchy foundation stains, I'm very sorry. I don't know how people mark things on their book without making the paper messy. But so I have sort of brought it down a bit, which, considering I'm not using it that much, I am pleased about. So I will just continue chipping away at this and continue to use it. It says here it's in the shade F4, and it is the Fast Base Stick Foundation from Revolution, just in case you're interested. So yeah, we'll keep going with that. Next product in this project is the Lacquer & Co highlighter. So this is like a little stick eyeshadowy, crayony type highlighter, like just sort of to create a highlight, whether it's your inner corner, your brow bone. I'm so cross. After I'd filmed my intro video and I was marking it in my little book for the starting line, I knocked it and I actually snapped the product out of the casing. Like, how stupid. So it does wind up, I put it straight in, but it does wind up and down. But I'm really worried about it. So obviously it has snapped at the base, but it doesn't seem too bad. That's it there. I'm just going to wind it back down, and then I'll show you. So I've used this sometimes as an inner corner highlight, but mostly on my brow bone, and I really love it. It's so subtle, so you can see there it's quite shiny still, but it blends out really smoothly, and it just creates a really subtle glow. And I think it's beautiful. It's a nice size as well to do on your inner corner or on your brow. It's not too chunky. It's really soft and smooth, so it's no dragging or anything, so you're not going to damage the delicate skin around your eyes. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. So when I started with this, it weighed 7.18. It now weighs 7.15, so it's only 0.03 of a gram, but it has made progress because it's not a big wide sort of stick. And it has come down. I sort of measured it very carefully before this video. And it's not done a great deal, but it has a little bit, so it's gone from there to there. I don't know if you can see, but it has sort of come down a little bit. So I'm happy with that. I might not even finish it, but I'm really enjoying using it. And it'll probably get into me into the habit of using that type of product, which is cool. Next product is the Revolution Contour Kit. Now, I don't normally contour, I don't particularly bronze. I have got a powder bronzer in another project. So this for me is a really challenging product in this project for me. So my goal is to hit pan in every shade. And I've actually quite enjoyed using it. It's going to be quite challenging for me, I think, to hit my goal. However, I do think I'm going to get there. So this is the progress I've made. You can see I've been applying it with my fingers, so there's definite like finger marks, and there is definitely a dip, particularly in this darker shade. So the way I've been using it is I've been popping these just with my finger, then do like a little stripe here and here under my cheekbones, and then just blending out. And it just sort of creates a little bit more definition under my cheekbones to make my face look a bit slimmer. And then this middle one, which is like a concealer type shade, is great on your lids, so it helps to cancel out if you've got any redness or any little veins. It works great, I think, as an eyeshadow base. And also, I don't do cut creases, but It's so opaque, it gives great coverage. I think it'd be a really good one to use if you did cut creases. And then the highlighter shade is really subtle, so I'll just show you these quickly now. They are quite smooth, and to be honest, I'm not sure how deep these pans are, but I feel I might hit pan on the darkest shade by my next update, maybe. So they've definitely got different consistencies and formulas. This is kind of like a medium sort of thickness. I'd say the concealer shade is quite thick, and then the highlight shade is quite thin. Quite interesting that they're all different. The sort of contoury shade is here. It is quite cool, but it's actually really nice, and it looks quite severe there, but it does blend out, and I kind of like buff it upwards into my cheeks. And time you've got that and then your bronzer and thing, it's actually quite nice. It's a good match for my complexion. I think it doesn't look too dark or too cool or too warm. It's quite a nice tone. Check out this concealer one. It's like so opaque, but what's really nice is it blends out, as you can see, really easy, but it's like a cream to powder formula, so it is great for your eyes. It literally just feels really powdery now, but it gives fabulous coverage. And then the highlighter one, again, is very icy, but it blends out super easy. So I think you could just even use that as illumination underneath your foundation, or just blend it on top of your foundation and just create a bit of a more luminous glow. I could probably use it as an inner corner with a little brush as well. I might end up doing that, just like really focus where I'm using it. But definite progress, although it doesn't look like it, and the scales don't say there's masses of improvement. Did I tell you the weights? It was 48.42 grams. It's now 48.29 grams. So not massive changes in the size. In total, there's 10 grams of product. But I'm only wanting to hit pan. I don't want to finish the pans, but we'll keep going and see how I get on. But this is a surprise for me, and I actually have quite enjoyed using this, which I didn't think I would ever say about this palette. I've had it for a few years and never even touched it, so I'm actually thankful to this project for that. So yeah. Next thing I've got is the L'Oreal Color Rich La Palette Lips. So this is a lipstick, like a little lipstick palette, and there are 6 shades in here, and my goal is to hit pan in every shade. To be honest, I've not used it that much. I focused on one shade to start off with, and I used it more in the early part of just after my intro, so I need to get back into using it. So I've been focusing on this one, and there is quite a dip in it. They are quite very soft and moisturizing. Well, this formula one is for this sort of like plummy shade there. It's very sort of rich. I'll just show you there. It's very soft, and it's definitely like a moisturizing lip color, and it's actually really nice. This is one I've been using. I think that's a nice shade, and yeah, I don't think it doesn't last very long on the lips though, so it's a bit annoying. I've used it by using both my finger, and also there's like a little tiny brush, which I've just dropped. There's a little tiny brush as well, which is going to be great for like digging. If I get really fed up with a shade, I can really focus it in and just hit that pan. But I think it's going to be one of those that you can hit pan and then cover it over, because it's such a squidgy formula. But it doesn't smell like it's off, and I quite like the colour, to be honest. So I'll keep working on that one colour, and then we'll move on to another and see how we go. But I just need to remember to reach for it, because I'm also doing like a lip product roulette, and I've got other lip products in other project pans. So it's just about trying to rotate through. Maybe I need to like focus like 1 week on one thing, then another week on something else. I don't know. I'll find my way. I'm still pretty new to panning really, but I'm enjoying it. And then I was enjoying it until this last product. This is going to be my nemesis for the project, I think, and it is the Balm How About Them Apples Cheek and Lip Palette. Love the packaging. There is a lady that has panned this whole palette, so if you're interested in that, go check her out. I'll try and find her videos and link them down below if I remember. I think she's called either Hannah or Haley. Her name definitely begins with an H. And yeah, so she has done this once, and she literally panned the whole palette. It was incredible to see. I am not going to be that successful. I just want to hit pan in each shade, and I'm struggling. I'm really struggling with this. I'll have a little chat with you first about it, then I'll show you my progress. So I'm not normally a cream blusher wearer, so I think I'm struggling from that point of view first of all. And so I could do with any hints and tips about cream blusher. Can't think of the name. Any hints and tips about how to use cream blusher better, please feel free just to drop in the comment box down below. I won't be offended. Just let me know anything that works best for you. I've tried it under my foundation, I've tried it over my foundation. I typically wear foundation. If I'm wearing makeup, I'll have foundation on. I am wondering if it might be nicer in summer, you know, if I'm on holiday, just having it a bit there, a bit more bare skinned and a bit of a flush. But what I've found is if I do it on top of my foundation, I'm still wanting foundation, so I'm still wanting blusher on top of that as well, even though I've used the cream. And then if I do that, obviously it then starts excuse me, sort of sticking where the cream blusher is. So then I thought, well, I'll pop it underneath my foundation. So I've tried it on the skin, then put my foundation on, but then I still need to have a cream, I still need to have a powder blusher on top of that. I'm like, what's the point of using that? I haven't used it as a lip tint yet, because obviously I've got all these other lip products that I'm needing to use up in other projects. So I'm just feeling slightly beaten by this. I have used it a few times, but as I said, I don't love it. Part of me wishes it was off so I could throw it down, but it isn't. So I have used a couple of the shades. So I've been using the caramel, which is this bottom one. I've used candy a couple of times, and I've used cider, which was a bit pale. So I've been focusing mostly on this one here. It is a nice soft formula. That's it there. And it does look really nice. And when you do it like this, you think, well, what's your problem? That looks great. But on my cheeks, it just doesn't look right. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I need to watch a few tutorials maybe and see. But I don't know if to use like a brush and apply it with a brush. I've been doing my fingers. Let me know what you think. So, yeah, my goal is to hit pan in every shade. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to focus at the moment just on this one shade so I don't feel so overwhelmed. And I think I really need to see some progress just to help with my motivation and to feel like I'm actually achieving towards my goal. So yes, that's where we're at with that. I don't want to switch this out. I really don't want to. But at the moment, I just can't see how I'm going to hit my goal. So I think I'm just going to do it pan by pan and just maybe just do it like that, one pan at a time, and then see how I get on. So yeah, we'll just focus on caramel and go from there. So weight wise, oh my god, this product, so I don't know if you've seen one of my other project pans. I can't remember if it's the oh gosh, is it the 22 and 22 or the Beauty A to Z? And it's actually hilarious because I've got the Benefit brow pencil, and at my intro it weighed one weight, update 2 it weighed heavier, and update 3 it weighed so update 1 it weighed heavier, and update 2 it weighed heavier. So it's been continually getting heavier and heavier despite using it. And this is going to be one of these, which is going to be completely disheartening. So this started off on my intro as 140.77 grams. Today, when I weighed it, and I've rechecked it, it's 140.87. So it's gone up 0.1 of a gram, which, like, what? So despite using it, it has got heavier. It better be lighter next time. So yeah, that's where we're at for this project. So just sort of recapping there. So I'm going to focus on the one shade on this for now and just try. I want to get like a good dip going on, I think, with that one, and just start enjoying using it. I want to hit pan in that sort of plummy lip shade on this, and then we'll sort of focus on the other shades after that. Just continue making steady progress with this. It'd be great. I reckon I might be able to hit pan in that sort of contour shade there. I reckon that's gonna be the first one to go. So I'm gonna try and work quite hard at doing that and get a bit more use out of the highlighter, and then yeah, we'll do that. just continue using this. I am enjoying using it. Again, just continue with steady use with the foundation stick. Maybe use it a little bit more often than what I have been. I don't hate it. It's quite nice, actually. And then try and finish my Anna Sui primer for next month. That's it. Oh, it's really hard work, this challenge for me. It is difficult. So yeah, that is everything. If you're doing the Partners and Cream, do let me know. There is a hashtag which you can search, which is in my title, so you can search that here on YouTube. You can also search that on Instagram, because some people just do it there, some people do it here, some people do it on both. If you want to join in, it's not too late. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. So thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.